let's get straight into the predictions, people. The game on Friday, I don't know how I was going with that, but the first game is on Friday, is between the Bulldogs and the Broncos. It will be a really good one. The Broncos, one of the teams to beat the Bulldogs throughout the season, and they're going to be giving it its all. And it's at a core, Bulldogs will be at home. What a game. I really believe it'll be a really good game. The Bulldogs want to bounce back from last week's loss against the Penrith Panthers, but I don't believe that's happening. I'm going with the Broncos to win by more than 12. I think they will be able to dominate Bulldogs on everything, and they'll be able to get their way shocking win, which is going to be really impressive if they do. And then we go on to the next game, which is the Saturday 5:30 game between the Raiders and the Dragons. Now, I believe the Raiders are going to win this. The Dragons performed pretty good last week against the Eels, but they didn't make a few mistakes. They weren't doing that good in that second half, where they conceded like 16 points, and they only scored like one try because of a simple Eels mistake. And that's why I'm going with the Raiders. I'm saying less than 12. I do believe it has the possibility to be quite a close game. But yeah, I'm going with the Raiders. And that's going to really push their lead even further from the Bulldogs. So they're not going to be happy. Okay, then the next game. There's only 5 games, of this week. So it's more of a short one. We got the Cowboys and the Storm. I'm going with the Storm here. The Cowboys and the Storm recently versed off, and it was dominant from the Storm, and nothing's going to change. I know they did just get that win against the Titans, but it was pretty close, and I still don't believe it yet. I'm going with the Storm to win by more than 12. Dominant, average Storm performance. So good job to the Storm, because I know they're going to win. It's just going to happen. I would like to see the Cowboys prove me wrong, but they're not going to. Okay, on to the next game, which is the Roosters and the Tigers. Now, the Roosters had a bye last week, and I'm going with them to get the win at Allianz. The Tigers just not been performing. Maybe could be the game that they changed it up, but the Roosters have been really good. I've sent a lot of praise over to them. Tedesco, all those other guys, they're playing really good, and I think it'll be a dominant more than 12. I think that's very possible for a lot of these games. Yeah, so I'm going the Roosters to win. Then the final game, I know, so short. The final game is the Manly Seagulls and the Rabbitohs. I'm going with the Seagulls. Less than 12, I think it will be a really close, possibly golden point game. But I think the reason for going with Manly here is because the Rabbitohs have just been underperforming. I know against the Storm a couple weeks ago, they performed really well, but they just weren't able to get that win, and mistakes like that is going to cost them. And they've just not been, they're far back in goal difference now from the Eels, and it's not good. It's not looking good for them, and yeah. I'll have to relook at my mid-season predictions, because I might put them in the 8th, which is worrying for me. But anyway, I'm going with Manly, less than 12, potentially be a really close one. But that's it, because we got the Dolphins, the Eels, the Knights, the Penrith Panthers, the Sharks, the Titans, and the Warriors, who will be all on a bye. So, I'm going to take it. We get the 2 points. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously a short one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy predicting.